Time rising clan, rising in the dark. Time rising clan, rising in the dark. Time rising clan, rising in the dark. Shadow protocol leaves his mark. Time rising clan, rising through the night. NPC can't stop the Sigma light. Protocol knocks and rises dark. Shadow leaves a mark. Face hard dark. Sigma owns a dark. Rises dark. Shadow leaves a mark. Face hard dark. Sigma owns a dark. Clan compound returns and grows tonight. Shadow protocol burning gold and bright. Rising harder, faster than before. Every NPC knocking at our door, looking deeper, grind until the end. Clan rising around every bend. All respect and protocol engaged. Shadow clan forever hard engaged. Every round the clan gets stronger now. Dark protocol renewing every vow. Rising again, shadow and pain. Clan drops hard, breaking the chain. Clan rises dark. Shadow leaves a mark. Face hard mark. Sigma owns the dark. Rises dark. Shadow leaves a mark. Face hard mark. Sigma owns the dark. Never falls. Dark signal echoes hard. When the sun goes black, 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 black. Shadow clan attack, attack. Eclipse begins. No turning back. Eclipse is rising through the dark. Shadow clan is leaving every mark. 85 ppm, the storm begins. Grind so hard we never lose, we win. Or amidst the eclipse takes hold. Shadow clan forever dark and cold. NPC can't see through the black. Shadow protocol leads the attack. Lock it in and grind until the end. Eclipse rising every corner bend. Building through the darkness everywhere. Black eclipse takes every single step. Eclipse builds, shadow kills. Bass drops hard, black fulfills.
Black eclipse drops. Shadow clan never stop. Dark signal locks.
Brace, blocks.
Black eclipse drops. Shadow clan never stop. Dark signal locks.
Brace, blocks.
Second phase, the eclipse returns. Shadow clan the one that never burns. Black as night and cold as void. Every NPC left destroyed. Locking harder, bass drops deeper. Shadow protocol gets deeper. Aura compound, grind compound. Black eclipse shakes the ground. Dark and cold, the eclipse compound. Shadow clan makes all the rounds.
Final phase, eclipse blaze. Shadow drops through the haze.
Black eclipse drop. Shadow clan never stop. Dark signal locks.
Blaze,
Raise.
blocks. Eclipse.
Black. Shadow clan never dies. Dark Black Eclipse. Shadow Clan never dies.
Black Eclipse. They takes the night. Dark, 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 dark. Dark signal locks the fight. I will the mind of steel. Shadow Clan knows how to feel. Koto melody in the dark. Sigma warrior leaves his mark. Lock in, never break the iron will.
Rising when the word is cold. Shadow ninja brave and bold. Every challenge, every test. Shadow Clan is only best. Iron in the spine and soul. Reaching every single goal. Koto plays a warrior song. Shadow Clan is never wrong.
Will of iron, soul of flame. Every rep is not a game. Darkness builds the strongest mind. Leave the weakness far behind. I will a mind of steel. Shadow Clan knows how to feel. Koto melody in the dark. Sigma warrior leaves his mark. Lock in, never break the iron.
Test the body bend, shadow warrior never ends. Muscle breaks and spirit grows, that's the way the iron goes. Koto echoes through the night, shadow ninja claims the fight. Reach your arc, the grind is pure, shadow clan will always endure.
Will of iron, soul of flame. Every rep is not a game. Darkness builds the strongest mind. Leave the weakness far behind. I will the mind of steel. Shadow Clan knows how to feel. Koto melody in the dark. Sigma warrior leaves his mark. Lock in, never break the iron will. Third verse, deeper into pain. Shadow warrior finds a gain. Every scar is strength compressed. Shadow Clan is always blessed. Iron tested, iron true. Everything the shadow grew. Koto plays the final ring. Listen to the iron sing. They tested the iron. They found it unbreakable. Shadow Clan, iron will forever.
Final verse, the call complete. Shadow Clan refuses defeat. Iron will is all we know. Watch the Sigma overgrow from the darkness into light. Shadow ninja claims the night. Koto phase but will remain. Shadow Clan forever reigns.
The mind of steel. Shadow Clan knows how to feel. Koto melody in the dark. Sigma warrior leaves his mark. Lock in, never break. Iron will is all it takes. Shadow Clan, Sigma rise.
Iron will claim the prize.
Iron will, unbreakable.
Lock in. Ain't no signal in the void, ain't no signal in the void.
Shadow Clan deployed.
No signal in the void, no signal in the void.
Shadow Clan deployed.
No signal in the void, no signal in the Neon signal in the void.
Shadow Clan deployed.
Neon signal cutting through the dark. Shadow Clan leaves an eternal mark. Frequency at 885 and rising. Bass drops hard without the warning sign.
returns again. Shadow Clan, the ones who never bend. Signal locked and pulsing through the core. Grind the bass until you can ignore.
Every NPC misses all the signs. Shadow Clan between the darkest lines. Neon rising, cutting through the night. Signal locked and holding on tight. Compound, every pulse compound the grind. Neon signal dark and undefined. One more pulse, dark convulse. Neon drops, no results.
Neon signal blast.
Shadow
First NPC last.
dark
Dark pulse fast.
clan.
Build to Neon signal in the dark. Shadow Clan left its mark. Neon signal never fades. Clan protocol go through the shades. Override initiated deep. Shadow Clan won't let you sleep. System crashing, protocol engage. Save my mind forever, dark and cage. Dark frequency begins to flood. Shadow protocol runs in our blood.
Go brought the system crashing down. Shadow Clan is taking over town. Every signal hijack the 885. Grind so hard, barely staying alive. Override the NPC existence. Shadow Clan won't stop at any distance. Locking deep and never surface back. Dark protocol running the attack.
Bass slides in and shakes the foundation. Deep override the Shadow Nation. Every bite and every signal taken. Dark protocol leaves the NPC shaking. Deep builds, override kills. Shadow takes, the signal fills.
Override.
Deep override. Crash. Shadow
Signal.
flash. Bass bash.
Clan.
Moves fast.
Override cycle through again. Shadow Clan, the ones who always reign. Deep in darkness, locked and loaded tight. Every NPC falls tonight. Override the frequency of doubt. Shadow Clan without a shadow doubt. Deep and darker, harder than before. The bass drops deeper, crashes through the floor.
Protocol runs deeper every round. Dark override shakes the compound ground.
One more override, shadow can't hide. Deep drops dark.
Clan takes pride.
Override.
Crash.
Override.
Shadow
Signal.
flash.
Override.
Dark bass bash.
Clan.
Moves fast. Override. Shadow Clan leaves its mark.
Override hits the ground. Dark signal all around.
This is the final protocol. Lock in. Final protocol, the code is set. Shadow Clan has paid its debt. Shakuhachi plays the final song. Shadow Clan has come so long. From the first rep to the last, Shadow Force was built to last. Final protocol, the mission done. Shadow Clan has finally won. Final is not the end. Shadow Clan around the bend. Protocol complete and sealed. Shadow Force has reveal. Shadow Force has been revealed. Final protocol complete.
Shadow Clan will never retreat.
Locking final protocol.
Sigma Force has given
Third verse, the protocol holds. Shadow Ninja, brave and bold. Jakuhachi, the final haunting. Shadow Clan, beyond all taunting. Every test has now been passed. Shadow Force was built to last. Final protocol, the light. Shadow Ninja claims the night. Every protocol before this led to this moment. Every rep, every shadow, every lock-in. This is where it ends. This is where it begins again. Shadow Clan, forever lock-in. Final protocol, the last words echo through the shadow herd. Shakuhachi plays one final note. This is all that Shadow wrote. Protocol complete, the code is set. Shadow Clan won't ever forget where we came from, where we go. Only Shadow Ninjas know. Protocol complete.
Shadow Clan will never retreat.
Lock-in final protocol.
Sigma Force has given
Protocol.
sealed and done.
Shadow Force.
Has left its mark.
Final protocol complete. Lock-in. Dark energy fills the room. Shadow Clan beyond the doom. Aura black in heavy dance. Dark energy so intense. Locking dark. Shadow Force will leave its mark.
Dark energy, the force is real. Nothing like the power you feel. Aura dense and pulling in. Shadow Clan will always win. Dark attracts the dark around. Shadow energy, the only sound. Every atom, shadow dark.
Dark energy, the final mark. Dark energy cannot be stopped, cannot be contained or dropped. Shadow Force, the darkest pull. Dark energy, absolutely full. Dark energy, maximum.
Shadow Force has overcome.
Locking dark, aura max.
Shadow Clan will never crack. Second wave of dark comes through. Shadow Clan knows what to do. Aura black, the field expands. Dark energy in shadow hands. Every rival pull toward dark. Dark energy leaves its mark. Shadow Force, the densest power. Dark energy every hour.
Dark energy cannot be stopped, cannot be contained or dropped. Shadow Force, the darkest pull. Dark energy, absolutely full. Dark energy, maximum.
Shadow Force has overcome.
Locking dark, aura max.
Shadow Clan will never crack.
Final dark, the densest state. Shadow Clan will seal the fate. Dark energy beyond control. Dark energy, the shadow soul. Pure and heavy, pure and dark. Shadow Force has left its mark. Dark energy, the final form. Shadow Clan to every storm. Energy, maximum.
Shadow Force has overcome.
Locking dark, aura max.
Shadow Clan will never crack.
Dense, infinite field. Shadow Clan. grinding through the darkest parts.
Frequency begins to flood. Shadow runs inside our blood.
Grind signal locked at 1895. Every dark transmission stays alive. Running through the signal non-stop. Rising from the bottom to the top. NPC can't read the grind frequency. Shadow clan, the dark currency. Lock it in the signal, never fades. Grinding through the darkest shades. For a go in every rep that passes. Shadow clan beyond all social classes. Every pulse is darker than the last. Grind signal built to break the past. Signal builds. Grind fulfills. Shadow dark. Base kill.
Grinds up the sign, signal, lock, shadow, clan, unblocked, guard, base, knock.
Protocol.
Grinds. Grind signal returns compound tonight. Base explosion shakes the night. Harder, faster, darker every time. Shadow protocol, the only climb. Every NPC stuck behind the noise. Grind signal is the only choice. Lock it in the grind compound. Shadow clan makes all the rounds.
Run the signal, run the dark forever. Shadow clan gives up on never. One more grind, shadow defined. Signal drops, breaks the mind.
Grind signal, lock, shadow clan, unblock, dark, base, knock.
Protocol.
Grind signal, go. Grind signal,
Grind signal, dark. Shadow clan leaves its mark.
Grind signal never stops.
Dark protocol drops. This is the Shadow Testament, written in darkness, sealed in aura. Shadow Testament, the oath we swore, written in the darkness before. Shackle testament runs deep. Shadow testament swear the oath. Shadow clan for north and south. Lock in, swear, darkness vows. Shadow for forever bows. Third verse the testament expands. Shadow clan takes its stands. Shaku Hachi plays the testament note. Every word that Shadow wrote will endure beyond all time. Shadow testament sublime. Every warrior past and gone. Shadow testament lives on. We swore in darkness. We built in silence. We fought without recognition. This is our testament. Lock in. Lock in. Final verse, the testament complete. Shadow clan refuses defeat. Shakuhachi plays the last note long. Shadow testament, the final song. Every word has been fulfilled. Shadow testament has been willed to the ones who come behind. Shadow testament of mine. Shadow testament swear the oath. Shadow clan for north and south. Lock in, swear, darkness vows. Shadow force forever bows. Testament sealed in dark. Shadow force has left its mark. Shadow testament. Lock in. Oni no Tamashi.
Ignition sequence starts. Dark signal through the heart. Shadow clan awakes.
Before the whole world breaks.
Shadow clan, the night begins again. Every spark is built into explosion. Dark ignition hits beyond erosion. NPC can't handle all the heat. Shadow clan makes every NPC retreat. Lock it in, ignition never fails. Dark protocol beyond the darkest veils. Aura locked and set to maximum. Dark ignition hits the auditorium. Build the spark, compound the dark. Ignition leave an everlasting mark.
Ignition builds. Dark fulfills. Shadow sparks.
Silence kills.
Dark.
Ignition blast.
Shadow first.
NPC last.
Base.
Hits fast.
Clan build.
To last. Ignition. Ignition blast. Ignition. Ignition blast. Ignition. Ignition blast. Ignition.
Ignition cycles back through dark to night. Shadow clan burning cold and bright. Dark and hotter than the night before. Ignition protocol kicks down the door. Every NPC scattered by the blast. Dark ignition hits and hits at last. Locked in harder, spark goes deeper. Shadow protocol gets steeper. Ignition compound every single round. Dark explosion shaking on the ground. Final spark.
Shadow dark.
Ignition drops.
Lights the mark.
Dark.
Ignition blast.
Shadow Protocol begins to kill. Shadow feels the darkest chill. Clan awakens cold. The story will be told. Protocol initiated now. Shadow Clan renews its darkest vow. 85 BPM, the signal drops to kill. Every NPC gets frozen still. Protocol engaged, the darkness rises. Shadow Clan full of dark surprises. Lock it in the kill, protocol fires. Dark and cold, the clan inspires. Aura max the kill, compound and stacks. Shadow Clan, the ones who never relax. Every rep the protocol gets colder. Kill command gets harder, bolder. Protocol builds, shadow kills. Base fires dark, signal thrills. Protocol fires. Shadow Clan never tires. Dark base inspires. Send signal rays like wires. Kill protocol returns again tonight. Shadow Clan burning cold and bright. Protocol deeper, harder than the last. Kill signal breaking from the past. Every NPC terminated now. Shadow Clan maintains his darkest vow. Locking harder, kill, compound. Dark protocol shakes the ground. Kill the doubt, kill the limit, kill the fear. Dark protocol is all we wanna hear. Final kill, shadow chills. Protocol dark, base fulfilled. Kill, protocol fires. Shadow Clan never tires. Dark base inspires. Signal rays like wires. The wires. Kill, protocol. Kill, protocol. Shadow Clan keep on recall. Kill, protocol. In the night. Dark signal locks the fight. Every warrior falls, but the last one standing becomes legend. Lock in. Lock in. Last warrior standing tall. Watch the other shadows fall. Temple bell, the final ring. Last warrior, everything stood when all the others ran. Last warrior, the shadow man. Every battle, every war. Last warrior is what we're for. Last man standing in the dark. Last warrior leaves his mark. Temple bell, the final sound. Last warrior claims the ground. Last warrior standing tall. Shadow Clan above them all. Lock in, last warrior rise. Shadow force will claim the prize. Shadow force will claim the prize. Shadow force will claim the prize. Second chapter, last man fights. Shadow warrior through the nights. Temple bell, the warrior's bell. Last warrior cast his spell. Every rival hit the ground. Last warrior holds the sound. Standing in the aftermath. Shadow Clan has found its path. Last man standing in the dark. Last warrior leaves his mark. Temple bell, the final sound. Last warrior claims the ground. Last warrior standing tall. Shadow Clan above them all. Lock in, last warrior rise. Shadow force will claim the victory. The last warrior through history. Every scar tells the tale. Last warrior cannot fail. Standing at the final gate. Last warrior seals the fate. The battle is over, but the warrior remains. Shadow Clan never dies. The last warrior becomes legend. Final chapter, legacy made. Last warrior will never fade. Temple bell, the timeless ring. Last warrior is everything. Shadow Clan remembers well. Every story we will tell of the warrior who stood last. Shadow legacy unsurpassed. Last warrior standing tall. Shadow Clan above them all. Lock in, last warrior rise. Shadow Force will claim the pride. Legend, Shadow last remains. Shadow Clan forever reigns. The last warrior remembered forever. Lock in, Saigo no Senshi. The grind never ends. Lock it. The grind never ends. Lock in. Lock in. Shadow rising from the dark below. Every single day we let the aura grow. Lock in, that's the only way. Sigma Ninja grinding every single day. No excuses, no complaints, no break. Every sacrifice we make is for the sake of the mission of the clan of the code. Shadow Swords will bear the heaviest load. Feel the energy rising fast, building something that will always last. Haters fall and shadows stand. Shadow Clan rules every land. Eternal grind, never stop. Shadow Clan is at the top. Lock in, feel the beat. Every rival we defeat. Second when the body screaming loud. Shadow Ninja rising through the cloud. Rep by rep, the aura getting stronger. Every night we push a little longer. It never breaks. Six Sigma spirit, everything it takes. Blood and sweat upon the training floor. Shadow Clan is always wanting more. Feel the rhythm in the chest and soul. Every piece is moving to the goal. Darkness fuels the fire inside. Shadow Ninja filled with power and pride. Eternal grind, never stop. Shadow Clan is at the top. Lock in, feel the beat. Every rival we defeat. Now the pain is just a feeling. Shadow warrior never needs the healing. Push through every limit, every wall. Shadow Clan will never ever fall. Or a max that levels never seen. Mean and cold and calculating clean. Every enemy that steps into the light. Shadow Ninja ends them in the night. They said we couldn't do it. They said the ground would break us every single that became the fuel. Shadow Clan is no one's fool. Lock it now. Shadow Force will show them how. Eternal grind, never stop. Shadow Clan is at the top. Lock in, feel the beat. Every rival we defeat. Fourth verse deeper in the dark. Every single rep has left a mark. Body breaking, mind is still. Sigma aura, only thing I feel. Shadow domain expanding wide. Nothing left to hide. Clan is everything, the code is law. Never stop. Shadow Clan is at the top. Lock in, feel the electricity. Shadow electricity. Shadow electricity.
Shadow electricity. Going silently.
Shadow current running through the wire. We divide, baby, and the signal gets higher. Every pulse is darker than before. Shadow current crashing through the floor. DC can't feel the current building. Shadow clan is always quietly stealing. Lock it in the current, will relent. Dark current protocol, what we were meant. Recharged by shadow electricity. Clean the void with maximum ferocity. Compound the current, compound the dark. Shadow current leaves its lasting mark. Current surges. Shadow emerges. Bass drops dark. Protocol urges.
Shadow current shocks. That protocol unlocks. Dark bass knocks. That signal breaks blocks. Shadow current shocks. That protocol unlocks. Dark bass knocks. That signal breaks blocks.
Shadow current returns compound tonight. Electricity explodes the night. Darker, stronger, faster than before. Shadow current crashes through the door. Every NPC disconnected now. Down. Shadow current keeps as dark as vow. Down. Locking beat, but current flows. Shadow clan, the signal glows. Charge the aura, charge the grind compound. Shadow current shaking underground. Current peaks. Shadow speaks. Dark drops hard. Bass mystique.
Shadow current shocks. That grand protocol unlocks. Dark bass knocks. Signal breaks blocks. Shadow current. Shadow the dark. Electricity urges. Shadow current never dies. Grand protocol electrified. Rushing through the dark like flames, Sigma Ninja in the game.
Feather rush, hit it hard. Shadow ninja, on guard.
Lock in,
Go, watch the aura overflow.
Be the shadows, be the dark, Sigma Ninja left his mark. No more mercy, no more peace, Phantom Force will never cease. Tycho Thunder's out of now, Sigma Force will show them how. Running back, we strike again, Shadow Force will always win.
Feather rush, hit it hard. Shadow ninja, on guard.
Lock in,
Go, watch the aura overflow.
Phantom rush complete. Lock in.
Blind override.
Clan override, clan override, clan override, clan override.
Clan override, crash. Shadow signal flash. Dark system bash. Base moves fast.
Clan override, the system's down tonight. Shadow protocol takes the fight. Every NPC system overridden now. Shadow clan renewing every vow. DP, fly, DP, and the override begins. Grind so hard, Shadow always wins. Lock it in the
crashes through.
Dark go breaking news.
Apex mode activated.
Apex mode activated.
Apex mode. Apex mode
Activated. Shadow clan dedicated. Stop created.
dark signal stated. Apex mode engaged at AD5. Every shadow signal keeps us alive. At the top and never coming down. Shadow clan the apex of the town. NPC can only dream of apex mode. Shadow protocol, the darkest code. Lock it in the apex, won't relent. Dark apex protocol, what we were meant. Every move is calculated gold. Shadow clan apex never old. Aura at the apex, locked and max. Sigma girl forever, hard and taxed. Apex bills, signal fills. Shadow dark, base kills. Apex mode
Activated.
shadow
Clan dedicated.
base
Stop created.
dark signal stated. Apex mode
Activated.
shadow
Clan dedicated.
base
Stop created.
dark signal stated.
Apex compound returns again. Shadow clan beyond the darkest pain. Mode engage and protocol is set. Apex mode, the darkest target met. Every NPC below the apex line. Shadow clan above the apex shrine. Locking harder at the apex peak. Dark protocol, the only thing we seek. Apex rising every single round. Signal at the top and never found below.
Apex peaks, shadow speaks.
Mode drops dark.
Dark mystique. Apex mode
Activated.
shadow
Clan dedicated.
base
Stop created.
dark signal stated. Apex mode
Activated.
shadow
Clan dedicated.
base
Stop created.
dark signal stated. Apex mode, apex mode, apex mode. Apex mode.
Apex mode, face the top.
Dark protocol never stops. Velocity, dark.
Duck velocity, dark kids, shadow, clado,
No quits.
speed, base, splits.
Dark signal fits.
Velocity dark at 885. Every shadow signal keeps me alive. Speed and darkness locked together tight. Shadow clan, we dominate the night. PC can match the velocity. Shadow protocol with ferocity. Lock it in the speed, won't ever fade. Dark velocity, the merc we made.
Bass slides hard.
And hits without a warning. Dark velocity strikes every morning. Aura lock that maximum velocity. Sigma grind forever, dark atrocity. Speed,
Builds.
darkness fills.
Velocity dark.
Shadow kills.
surface.
Velocity dark, never slows. Shadow climb, the signal glows. Velocity dark, takes the night. Dark speed.
Protocol locks tight. Shadow rising through the dark. Speakers moves without a mark. Planets coming like a door. Never seen this speed before. Build it up from zero to the storm. Break the mold and break the norm. Running through the night at 55. Every weapon, every round I stay alive. Shadow ghosts, they never see me coming. Bass drops hard and then I stop the drumming. Or a lock, and protocol engage. NPC can touch the speed I've gauged. Lock and speed, don't stop. Ghost the shadow rises to the top. No sleep, no rest, no mercy for the weak. Sigma grind is everything I seek. Every second I compound the dark. Speed ghost leaves an everlasting mark. Speed building up. Ghost won't stop. I need 5 hits. Drop. Ghost speed, dark hit. Shadow drops, don't quit. Clan lock, signal split. Speed goes, no limit. Again, the ghost don't slow. Shadow signal starts to glow. Every second I compound. Bass explosion shakes the ground. Knocking harder than before. Speed goes knocking at your door. NPC can't keep the pace. Shadow clan, we own this space. Build the aura, rep by rep. Speed goes takes another step. One more time. Ghost takes flight. I need 85. The norm. Ghost speed, dark hit. Shadow drops, don't quit. Clan lock, signal split. Speed goes, no limit. Speed goes, never slow. No. Shadow clan, watch the signal glow. Speed goes, locked in tight. Dark rock to charcoal, owns the night. Darkness born from Shadow Clan. Darkness born. Darkness born. Darkness born. Darkness born.
Shadow climb, arise.
Darkness born from nothing into power. Shadow clan stronger every hour. Every rep is building in the dark. Darkness born forever leaves a mark. NPC can understand the burst. Shadow clan proving its dark worth. Lock it in the darkness, compound fast. Or music 5 BPM was built to last. Or a max from darkness into grind. Clan emerging, leaving NPC behind. Born from void and built into the dark. Shadow signal leaves its every mark. Darkness builds, shadow fills. Born from void, base and still. Darkness born, dark.
Shadow leave a mark.
Base drops hard through the dark.
Darkness born,
Dark.
shadow leave a mark.
Base drops hard through the dark. Darkness born cycles back around tonight. Bass explosion shaking up the night. Dark and harder, faster than before. Darkness born kicks down every door. Every NPC born into the light. Shadow clan born into the night. Lock it in the darkness grows. Shadow clan the signal flows. Born again and darker every round. Darkness compound shakes the ground. Born again, shadow and pain. Darkness drops. return.